have some questions for you, Professor.
This is a surprise.
There's a rumor that Newt Scamander is headed to Paris. I know he's working under your orders. What do you have to say for yourself, Dumbledore?
If you'd ever had the pleasure to teach him, you'd know Newt is not a great follower of orders. The time's coming, Newt, when you're gonna have to pick a side. Are you going somewhere?
No, we're going somewhere.
Jeez. I can't move against Grindelwald. It has to be you.
Hi guys, it's Fentony. The first official trailer for Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald has dropped, so it's time in this video to break it all down. The majority of the film is going to be set in Paris, but from the trailer, we know that Hogwarts will return, and London and New York will also play a role. But Paris is where the majority of the film is going to be set, and I can't wait to see the French wizarding culture. Hogwarts is where it all starts off, and that's what I expected. Usually when you think of Harry Potter, you think of Harry himself, the lightning bolt scar, but Hogwarts, yeah, Hogwarts is up there as well. It seems like some ministry officials are apparating into Hogwarts. In the books you can't really apparate into Hogwarts, as there is an anti-apparition charm in place, so either the ministry can apparate inside the grounds, or the headmaster, who I believe will be Headmaster Dippet, the headmaster before Albus Dumbledore. That's the one during the Chamber of Secrets, when Tom Riddle unleashes the basilisk and it kills Moaning Myrtle. Maybe he's lifted it and allowed the ministry officials to enter. The ministry officials are here to question Dumbledore, and it seems like they're led by a character called Torquil Travers. I'm sure Travers is actually one of the Sacred 28 families, and I also believe there was a Travers part of Voldemort's Death Eaters in the First Wizarding War. The ministry are here to question Dumbledore about Newt Scamander, and Newt's older brother Theseus Scamander is actually there as well. These do seem a bit hostile towards Dumbledore, but Dumbledore just plays it cool. The ministry accuses Dumbledore of sending Newt to Paris under his orders, but Dumbledore just shrugs it off and says, if you've ever had the pleasure to teach him, you'd know Newt is not a great follower of orders. This brings memories back to the Order of the Phoenix, when Cornelius Fudge had come to arrest Albus Dumbledore. This is the first shot of Gellert Grindelwald, and it looks like he's got a following. And next to him looks like his right hand lady, Vinda Rosier, and she could be holding a prophecy, but it is rather large, so it could be something else. I do feel that Dumbledore is definitely working for the forces of good, but just like in the Harry Potter series, he's more than comfortable of using people to achieve the greater good. The wizarding world is about to break out in an all-out war. Gellert Grindelwald is gathering an army, and it looks like Newt Scamander and Albus Dumbledore might be the only people that stand in his way. To me it seems like the ministry might be holding back. Maybe the ministry doesn't see Grindelwald as a huge threat, or maybe they're trying to play it down, or maybe they just don't trust Dumbledore. Because remember, Dumbledore and Grindelwald were at one point very close friends, and maybe more. Tina's back as well. Her and Newt are going to have some great scenes together. We all want them to get together. The first film was definitely teasing it, and I'm actually sure they end up marrying in the end, from the Potter books anyways. One of my favourite characters from the first film, Jacob Kowalski, that's the nomad from America, you know, the baker, he returns as well, and there's a big bird behind him. To me this building looks very similar to Newt's suitcase, because you know, Newt's suitcase is larger on the inside, and that's where he keeps all his beasts. Perhaps this is actually where he lives, or maybe it's just his headquarters. You know, the briefcase is his mobile version, and this is his real headquarters. It's great to see Jacob back, and his reaction in this trailer, I think that was us all tonight. Yes! Claudia Kim's character with Credence, who was a massive part for the first film, and it looks like Credence has gained control over his Obscurus. Credence is definitely going to be important in this series, there's no two ways about that. And Claudia Kim's character, who has been described as Maledictus, I think that's how you pronounce it, I really struggle with that word. Anyways, she's been described as having a blood curse and transformed into some sort of beast. This place here to me looks like the French Ministry of Magic. There's actually pictures of magical beasts as well. Another one of my favourite characters returns, Queenie. I was a massive fan of Queenie in the first film. She's obviously a gorgeous looking lady, but she was a badass as well. Her and Jacob just have great chemistry together. Just like Newt and Tina, you want these two to get together. They would make a great couple. So it looks like we have some sort of nighttime event, some sort of ball or something. And Leta Lestrange is there. Yeah, Lestrange, you know that name. That's the same name as the family that Bellatrix Black, who became Bellatrix Lestrange, married into. Yeah, you know, the big Death Eater family. So we've got the White Cliffs of Dover. Yeah, France is just over the English Channel. Could this be Dumbledore bidding farewell to Newt Scamander, and perhaps Tina, or maybe Jacob? And then there's a photo of Newt underwater. Is he going to swim to Paris? Maybe with the aid of gillyweed? Or maybe this is just trying to trick us. Now this is some very important stuff. The graffiti supposedly says Leta Lestrange and Corvus Lestrange and Credence Barebone. Is this some sort of family tree, and is Credence related to the Lestrange family? This is a massive discovery, as Credence is going to be a massive character in this series, and we have been speculating on who exactly he is for a long time. It actually looks like Credence and Leta Lestrange could be half-siblings, as Corvus Lestrange seems to be their father, and Leta's mother, Loriena I think it is, was his first wife, maybe his second, and his other wife, that's Credence's mother, is Clarice? That's French to me, isn't it? Yeah, that's a French name. So here we go, the Circus Arcanus, which is owned by a character called Skendar. It looks like Credence is going to be part of this circus, and some people actually believe that one of the acts in the circus, called Snake Girl, might be Claudia Kim's character. So Pickett returns as well. So Credence is definitely in the circus it looks like, and he does not look happy. I don't know if he's got a wand in his hand, I can't really see, but it might just be more of his Obscurus powers. Credence was a very powerful Obscurial, and I believe he was the only one ever on record to have lived beyond the age of 10. So here's a building in Paris and it looks like it's destroyed, and then you've got Newt and Tina running away. I wouldn't be surprised if the British Ministry actually followed Newt to Paris. Or maybe the French Ministry have been tipped off by the British and an arrest warrant has been set up for Newt Scamander. So now we jump all the way back to New York. McCoos are actually using Thestrals to transport a carriage, and it looks like Gellert Grindelwald's inside the carriage. He looks like he's been a prisoner for a while. This is probably going to be where Gellert Grindelwald escapes, maybe on his own, maybe aided by his followers, maybe Vinda Rosier comes and saves him. I can't move against Grindelwald, it has to be you. Dumbledore's definitely been watched by the Ministry, maybe that's why I can't go against Grindelwald, but really this is what I think. Dumbledore fears Grindelwald, as Grindelwald was a big part of his past. And Dumbledore's afraid if he goes up against Grindelwald, he's going to have to relive the nightmares of his past. So Dumbledore and Newt meet in London, and Dumbledore uses his own device, the Deluminator, to take out the lights. Yeah, they want this meeting to be secret. The two Scamander brothers, Newt and Theseus, are fighting somebody. It looks like they're putting up some sort of protective shield charm, and this is my personal theory. Theseus Scamander, that's Newt's older brother and the war hero that was mentioned in the first film, is going to be killed in the second film, The Crimes of Grindelwald, and it's going to be done by Gellert Grindelwald himself, and this is going to give Newt a personal reason to hate Gellert Grindelwald. I feel that Theseus Scamander is going to be against Newt, but in the end he realises, oh crap, Gellert Grindelwald's the main enemy here, Newt and Dumbledore were right. And then the trailer ends with the Deathly Hallows symbol, which is also the symbol of Gellert Grindelwald and his revolution. Dumbledore did play a massive role in this trailer, and it looks like the film is using him as one of the big ways to hype up the film. But there's so much more than that. It's not just going to be about Albus Dumbledore and Gellert Grindelwald. Newt Scamander and his friends, along with Credence, they're also going to be massive. And who knows what new characters are going to come in the next 3 films. So as always, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear them on this one. So if you want to see more Fantastic Beasts videos and keep up to date with all the breaking news, make sure you hit that subscribe button and then turn the notifications on to make sure you see all my videos. And I'd really appreciate it if you could like and share this video, as that really helps the channel out and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.